Hello friends, it is I, JB. I am finally back with another video for the channel. It's been a little bit too long, longer than I was anticipating or expecting between videos. I did spend a little bit of time trying to shoot a video. It was going to be Greig's piano concerto, the central movement, the middle movement. I think this was all about 4 nights ago, 3-4 nights ago. But everything just everything went wrong. I don't know why. I think I had 3 attempts, and it was late at night, and I was a little bit tired, I suppose. So that might have been why, and it didn't really work. But so anyway, I've been thinking about how to sort of get round the issues that I faced, technical issues on the night, and I thought, I'll tell you what, I didn't think that, but I'll tell you what, and I thought, why not have a bit of fun? Let's have the music, yes, and enjoy that, but let's also, as it's going to be Greig, UK viewers will be will know about this. If you're outside the UK, you may not know, so this might be something you might enjoy, I think. Which is that Greig's piano concerto here is famous for another reason, to do with a bit of classic British comedy, and a very famous British double act, unfortunately no longer with us, called Morecambe and Wise, who were probably the most famous comedy double act in the early throughout the 70s in Britain. Did Christmas specials, many different series, had sort of A-list celebrities, actors, things like that on their shows to do sort of comedy sketches. But one of their most famous, if not their most famous sketch, is the Greig piano concerto sketch with Previn, and I think it's the LSO. So let's watch this, have a bit of fun, bit of classical music comedy. I do like I do enjoy that. I don't know about you, because classical music is wonderful. It means a lot to us, but like anything, you can still find comedy in it. Really, as you can in any art form, really. So yes, this is about 12 minutes long. It's probably one of those classic, up there with all the classic British classic comedy moments. It's from Morecambe and Wise's 1971 Christmas Day special here in the UK, and let's take it away with Mr. Andrew Preview, that's what they call him in this, and Morecambe and Wise and the LSO. So I hope you enjoy this, and then I'll be back hopefully with in the next episode with the actual Greig piano concerto. But I hope this will hold you for now anyway. So 3, 2, 1. Oops.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the highlight of the evening, a truly great international star. Good evening. And now we have another famous person here from the world of music. Let's give a warm welcome to the principal conductor from the London Symphony Orchestra, Mr. Previn. Sir, thank you for bringing your many musical talents to our humble little show.
Well, thank you for that tremendous introduction. It doesn't come out of my fee, does it?
Fee? What fee? Oh, joke. I suppose you're looking forward to the night, are you?
Oh, well, now, who wouldn't?
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I tell you, I'd come a long way to conduct the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto, especially with Yehudi Menuhin as my soloist.
Yes.
I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't going to come on your show at all until you told me that Mr. Menuhin had agreed to play.
I did say that, did I?
Oh, yes, yes. By the way, has Yehudi arrived?
Who?
Yehudi Menuhin.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. As a matter of fact, I mean, I can explain the whole situation. It wouldn't take a minute. Well, what do you know? What do you know? A telegram. Telegram from out of... Oh, dearie me. Yes, yes. It's from Yehudi.
Who?
Yehudi Menuhin.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
What does he say?
He says, oh, he can't come. Isn't that a shame? He says, dear boys, can't make it tonight on your show, opening at the Argyle Theatre, Birkenhead in Old King Cole. What a shame. It's not a shame.
Yes, yes.
It is, isn't it?
Good night, Mr.
Oh,
Yes.
No, no, please. Please, don't go. I mean, there are other great musicians, other great works. Such as Grieg's Piano Concerto.
That's a great work.
Yes.
You're right. Great work. But I mean, do you have someone of the caliber of Mr. Menuhin in mind? Yehudi.
Oh, Yehudi Menuhin. Better. Better.
You have someone better than Yehudi Menuhin?
Can knock spots off him. I think you're in for the thrill of a lifetime.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to play Grieg's Piano Concerto is Mr. Eric Morecambe.
It's fixed.
Eric, say hello to Mr. Preview.
Ah, Mr. Preview, how are you? A pleasure to be with you and ready when you are. Come on. One, two, 3.
You got me here under false pretenses.
False pretenses?
False pretenses? What's he mean? What's he mean?
Well, I told you it wouldn't work. He's expecting Yehudi Menuhin.
He's a comedian.
And a very funny one, too. I must be honest, he makes me laugh when he puts the violin under his chin, gets to the last note and shouts, hi, hi, that's your lot. And goes straight to the bar. I'm very keen on him.
Eric Morecambe is a comic. He can't play the piano.
Just a moment, sir. You seem to doubt my musical prowess.
I certainly do.
Now let me put your mind at rest, sir. Because you are now looking at one of the few men who have actually fished off the end of Sir Henry Wood's promenade. Now follow that with the sea lions.
I was there when he did it.
Of course you were. You put the bait on.
I put the bait
Just a moment, just a moment. Please. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you?
Look here, I don't dispute for one moment that Mr. Morecambe is a great comic.
Yes.
I find it difficult to believe that he can play the Greig Piano Concerto.
Well, I do assure you he knows all the class. I do assure you, Mr. Preview.
Previn.
Previn.
All the masterpieces he knows them. The Planet Suite by Gustav Holst.
Not forgetting the three-piece suite by Arthur Negus. Who was it, do you think? Now look at me when I'm talking. Oh, you are. Who was it, do you think, that introduced Glenda Jackson to Tchaikovsky?
I don't know.
Me!
Him?
Wasn't it?
Yes, I
Yeah, and if you don't believe me, you can get in touch with the other world-famous conductor, Sir Ivy Benson. He'll tell you all about me, won't he?
Certainly will.
Good night.
No. Don't
what's
go,
the matter
Mr.
with him?
Preview. Don't go, Mr. Preview. I can...
Previn.
I can assure you that Eric is more than capable.
Well, all right. I'll go get my baton.
Please do that.
Yes, it's in Chicago.
Ow! He's in! I like him.
We've got one here.
Yes.
Now, believe me, you're in for a surprise, Mr. Preview.
Previn.
Privet.
Open the curtains, please.
Yes.
I go.
This the band?
This is the band, yeah.
Seen better bands on a cigar. Which one's a fixer?
Which one?
Which one?
The one in the gold lame suit.
They usually are. Right. I'll go get the music. Incidentally, where's the piano?
It's...
Never mind, this'll do. Now, you hope, sir, that you understand all these squiggly lines.
I think so.
Oh, good.
I think so, yes.
Because the reason I ask is, the second movement is most important to me.
Right.
You see, in the second movement, not too heavy on the banjos.
Oh, no.
You know the banjo, keep it down.
No.
What's that? Honk-chang, honk-chang. Vulgar.
We'll keep it way down.
That's the word I was looking for, way down.
Good.
Yes. That's very good.
Good.
Because that is me there, you see.
Oh,
That is
lovely.
Hey,
Lovely.
me playing the Greek piano
Yes,
concerto.
yes.
A signed autograph later on, boys?
Now, if I could just explain to Mr. Previn. You see, I want you to notice that Eric does play the original version of Grieg's Piano Concerto.
Yes, the one we played before we went decimal.
Oh, you got it. Yes, but now look here, wait, though. This is not the original version.
Oh, the original?
No,
What do you mean?
Look, I'll explain. It's very simple.
Yes.
After the opening timpani roll, in the original version, the piano takes over. And here you've got that piece played by the full orchestra.
Ah, yes, but this is a special arrangement.
Yes.
A special arrangement of the Grieg Piano Concerto?
Yes.
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
But that's the idea. I mean, everybody plays it this way. I thought we'd do something different.
All right, look, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
All right, I'll announce it, shall I?
Yes, do that.
You're doing well, you're doing well.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Grieg's Piano Concerto by Greig. Soloist, Mr. Eric Morecambe, conducted by Mr. Andre Previn. Thank you.
What's the matter?
Sorry about that.
What happened?
The introduction.
The introduction's wrong?
Well, it's too short.
It's too short.
Oh, you noticed?
Yes. By how much is it too short?
Well, you see, I went down here like that.
Yeah.
I came back.
You wasted some time there.
I wasted
Yes.
time there, yes.
Yes.
Anyway, you see, it's about, I would say about that much.
About a yard?
It's about a yard.
About a yard.
Yes, if you would lengthen it by about a yard, we'll be in.
And what do you think we can do about that?
Well,
Well, I mean, that's nothing to do with me.
Well, we have
My
to
musical
get permission.
manager, he does all this.
could we get in touch with Greig?
That's a good idea.
You mean you call him on the phone?
Well, we can call
What
him on
a
the phone,
shame.
why not?
I didn't bring his phone number.
Well, it's Norway, something or other, isn't it?
What's the code?
Singles cave or
I
something.
think it's...
Mind you, I mean, you might not get him. He could be out skiing.
Look. Yeah, could we just try it again? Just try it again.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
This time,
Yes.
I'll sit down there waiting.
What a good thought.
Hey!
You'd be ready.
He's in, isn't he?
No.
Come on.
I'll announce it again.
All right, do that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Grieg's Piano Concerto, soloist Eric Morecambe, conductor Mr. Andrew Previn.
Anytime.
Could I have a word with you, please?
Look,
You see, the point is, it's one of those. It's one of those things where... Has he gone? You see, I hope you don't mind me saying this.
No.
But when you got to the part which was my cue, I couldn't see you for the lid of the piano.
Yes.
the lid of the piano was in the way.
Was it?
Yes.
Yes, yes. It got in the way, the lid of the piano.
I don't know I don't know what we can do about that.
He wants to be taller, does he?
Yeah.
Could you wear high heels?
Again?
Oh,
Well, no. I mean, you don't have to, you know.
I don't know what we can do about that.
Well, I have a suggestion. Would you jump up in the air? So I can see you over the lid of the piano, you see. If you could
you
jump
want
up.
me want me to actually jump into the air on the rostrum in order so you can see my cue?
Yes, I mean, that's if you do that for me, you know, if you do that.
Yes, I'll do that for you.
I'll announce it again.
Yes, he's a nice man, isn't he?
Isn't he
I
charming?
like him.
He's very good. Grieg by With Him and Him.
Something wrong with the violins?
No, there's nothing wrong with the violins.
That's only your opinion.
What were you playing just then?
The Greek Piano Concerto.
You're playing all the wrong notes.
right notes, but not necessarily in the right order. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, sunshine.
That sounded quite reasonable to me. Are you satisfied, Mr. Preview?
No!
What do you mean? No.
I'm not satisfied.
Why not?
Well, look here, I mean, with all due deference, would you mind just 1 second here?
Don't forget, for another £4, we could have got Edward Heath. Rubbish.
Well, let's turn that off. There we are. If you've grown up in Britain and lived in Britain over the past 40 years, you'll know that sketch very well. Particularly if you're of my sort of age, if you're 40 or over, you'll know it very well. If you're under 35, 30, you might not know it so well. At all. Just to explain a few jokes, again, if you're not from the UK and if you're understand, right at the beginning, the three-piece suite joke, Arthur Negus. Arthur Negus was, at the time, Britain's sort of most famous antiques specialist appraiser. He was on a show which is still running now on UK television on the BBC called Antiques Roadshow. So he would appraise antiques and things. So he was a very famous personality at the time, and obviously Edward Heath. For £4 more, we could have got Edward Heath. Edward Heath was our Conservative Prime Minister back in the early 70s, who was very famous for considering himself a bit of a conductor, amateur conductor. I think he actually made at least one LP where he conducted a British orchestra and pianist and everything. So yes, he he didn't just he wasn't just content with being a politician and prime minister. He wanted to do that as well. But yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? Of course, I suppose on an international level, again, if you're of a certain age, Victor Borge, that's somebody else. Victor Borge, of course, the famous classical music comedian over in the US and worldwide. Again, very funny. To this day, I used to know a few jokes, but I can't remember them now from Victor Borg. But anyway, I thought I'd do that for a bit of fun, something different, but still based in the music we love. Yeah, so next time we will be going to Greig. We will be going to Eric's second movement. And I'll choose a recording and performance which isn't too heavy on the banjos, because obviously overuse of the banjos in the mix can sort of taint can take the slow movement. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this time. You might have noticed I've got a new background. I've been hanging guitars over the last few days. This was my big wall in my room that I do the reactions in, and it had previously for 2 or 3 years it's had a very large poster, a bit of modern art, but I want to get myself a nice sort of sort of composition number 8 or something, Kandinsky or something like that, at some point. But for now, I thought, why not hang? Why not hang on guitars? So the one in the middle is a Stratocaster. They're all copies, all cheap copies. All of them second hand off eBay for less than £100 each. A lot less than £100 each. But the middle one's got no strings at the minute, so some things. But yes, that was my modern art wall, which it will be again, and it actually faces my Renaissance art. We've got a lovely, we've got a lovely Da Vinci sketch over there of a young woman's head, and we've got a lovely sketch from Raphael there, a Sybil. And here I have a lovely sketch, a bit of early Degas from the 1860s of a horse. So yes, I do love my visual art as well. In fact, one of the things I am dying to do, and will be doing as soon as I can, now that the COVID vaccine is slowly making its way around the UK, is that when it's my time for the jab, so I can go out more safely. I've been at home self-isolating, shielding, because of my underlying health problems. Well, it'll be a year next month, so I've been shut in for a year. So a large part of why I started this channel and my sister channel, which is a blues rock channel, so that's where this sort of stuff comes in, and reactions in that. So this has helped keep me still, sane-ish doing this channel. So it's been quite a cathartic, therapeutic thing, but which I'll carry on. But yeah, one of the things I will be doing as soon as I can safely is hopping over to lovely Liverpool, which is a fantastic city, possibly my favourite city in the UK, Liverpool, and going to its famous Walker Art Gallery, and enjoying some of the pictures and sculptures I've seen many times before. And it's a world-class gallery. It's absolutely has a Rembrandt, has a self-portrait, which is always interesting to sort of gaze at for half an hour. A very good Pre-Raphaelite collection. Mr. Millet and everybody really. So anyway, I digress. Take care. See you next time, which hopefully won't be so long, and we'll pick up with Greig. We'll pick up where we left off today. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.